It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And what a shootout we're going to have tonight, a battle of offensive juggernauts. Shaq, what are some things these teams can do to try to gain an advantage?
Well, you got to impose your style of play as early as possible. You got to be versatile in the ways you score. You're just going to go out and do what you do.
Well, that's just saying be aggressive, Ernie. That's it. Aggressive is the most undervalued and then at the same time overused statement. But aggressiveness means getting done what you want to get done. That's what you have to do. That's when you're aggressive.
Shaq, did you understand what he just said?
I sure did not.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan and our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. You look at Chicago, look at this team, third from last in the East, just not the way they had hoped this season would play out.
No doubt their work is going to be difficult because of all these tough games in front of them. That in and of itself is the challenge.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks, DA, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. And two conference rivals, Steve, going head-to-head. Maybe a little extra animosity tonight here.
You know, Kevin, to describe it, they don't like each other. There will be no hugs, no handshakes. This is about compete, compete, compete.
Well, good, right? That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I don't like everybody all fluffy. Come out there and go at somebody.
No. Yeah. We even have competition here on the broadcast booth.
I know. I'm elbowing you for that sandwich.
Oh, there's another elbow from Steve Smith.
Thank you, Steve. I got it. I understand.
Love kicks to James. Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. The feed to Bledsoe. Cleveland moving it around. From the arc. And Kevin Love gets the three. Love's got the first 3 points tonight for Cleveland. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Levine is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Mirotic. Then there's Anderson. And it's Jefferson in at the center position. On defense, Chicago. It's a three-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively. Labored to score on any level.
Now here's Anderson following the miss by Kevin Love. Lock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here's Love for three. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Levine. Here's Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the job he does inside, just phenomenal. Jefferson can make defenders look silly when he's in the post. That's how good his moves are.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He kicks it to Love. Back to Bledsoe. Love with the screen on Clarkson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jefferson. Lets it go from 14. And that's good for two.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
If you go by pure analytics, there is an argument to be made for that. This time, doesn't work out.
And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Love the pass to Rose. 4 on the clock. Love with the screen for Rose. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Love dishes to James. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Bledsoe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Levine. Jefferson kicks to Levine. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's a pick by Love. Thompson in the corner. Off the screen, and count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
With a body built to absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line. And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
Now, here's Clarkson. Last game we saw him score 14. Outside, Levine. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by James. Mirotic's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 5. The drive by James, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line. And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
And the Bulls making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. And Smitty, that'll take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Bledsoe passes to Love. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to James. On the wing, Thompson. James against Anderson. Stolen by Clarkson. Anderson outside. Down low, Jefferson. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Well, whenever you watch the Bulls, you can't help but think back to their golden age. I remember those days. The 90 Bulls are arguably one of the best teams ever. Hard to argue with the greatness of those teams.
Love. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Smitty, you got to play against Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen in the 90s. Just what was it like going up against them during their peak as a team?
A nightmare. The reason why you had two wing defenders in Jordan and Pippen who could guard the basketball. And then you had both those guys that were excellent on offense. And at the end of the game, they had the greatest closer of all time, in my opinion, in MJ.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Thompson. Bledsoe kicks to Love. Again, Love missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Bulls.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Thompson dishes to LeBron. Back to Thompson. Over in the corner, Rose. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Bulls trail by 9. Feeds it to Clarkson. Screen by Jefferson. 11 feet away. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. Bean passes to Clarkson. He feeds it to Markkanen. And stolen by Love. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Derrick Rose. How last month turned out for him, he's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Well, sometimes even the best hit a little flat spot. It's natural. He'll get on a roll, and I think he'll be fine.
Now, here's Jefferson. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's LeBron. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Bledsoe kicks to Love. This is to Rose. James against Anderson, and that one good.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations. For most of the evening, gave up a lot of easy points.
So for the Bulls, Reed comes in for Jefferson, and it's Denzel Valentine in for Clarkson. Bulls trail by 11. Valentine with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Reed a screen. Now here's Levine. He's tightly guarded, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Steve, so let me ask you this. Do players consciously think about, I need a couple free throws, I need a couple of layups, I got to get a couple of shots per quarter? I mean, do they try to plot and plan an individual quarter? Oh!
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's James. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
There's the screen. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Valentine dishes to Reed. Markkanen sets the pick for Levine. And James pulls it down.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Here's Harper. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And replay review now commonplace. In the interest of speeding up those reviews, Steve, the league last season allowing officials at the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey to make the call. You like that decision?
You know I do, but I think sometimes finding a way to speed it up, and I think there's some way where you can have a referee right there on site also can be able to get a chance to see the play, because sometimes technology doesn't get back from Secaucus back to the game. If some kind of way, the middleman, if he's there in his obvious play, that could cut the time, you know, because right now, sometimes it's taking a long time.
As long as they get it right, correct? How they do it, who cares? As long as they get the call right, though, to me is the most important. What about you?
I do love that, Kevin, but I think sometimes, you know, human error is a part of basketball. The refs can't be perfect. And so sometimes if they're a bad call, it's just a bad call. You got to live with it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He gets that one. Reed's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Shumpert in the corner. Right wing. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Valentine. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's a screen. And Anderson has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact.
Well, Chicago's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And there's the pass to Valentine. Stripped it away. And here's Daniels. LeBron left side. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Reed a screen. Levine wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Especially on the road. You're hoping for any extra contributions. But for a couple of stretches, there, the backups control the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. James with it, now guarded by Valentine. And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Cavaliers. Kicks it to Valentine. On the wing, Levine. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. And yes, it's good.
That's something Zach works on to round out his game. Consistency from the mid-range.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Portis kicks to Anderson. In the corner, it's Levine. There's the pick. Clock at 6. That shot off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Off target from three-point range. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations, and we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
And Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive?
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite.
They've got Nikola Pekovic. Amon Shumpert is out there with LeBron James, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Levine. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Levine's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. The dish to Daniels. There's the three. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his third miss. Now the feed to Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That is his first foul of the game. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Daniels. And a change for the Bulls. Clarkson, he's checked in for Levine. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Reed. Here's Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Valentine. And again, no good by Chicago. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Portis. Bulls trail by 15. Clarkson kicks to Portis. Mirotic, the pass to Reed. Shoots over Pekovic. Here's Mirotic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mirotic has got his first 2 points.
Love how well Mirotic operates off the screen. He's just phenomenal when he gets just a little separation.
Reed with the steal. Mirotic dishes to Clarkson. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Ferrell. Latrey cranes it from beyond the arc. Ferrell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
Reed a screen. Mirotic has a wide open look. They get it back. Reed misses. The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. James outside. That 3 off the mark.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
Reed a screen. The 19-foot shot hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue, even as a player known for his attention speed to detail.
You know, he's had skills, but I think that's how he's made it, because he is one of those guys that's particular about the detail. He has a mind for the game and a passion for it. It continues to separate him now as a coach.
Bulls trail by 14. Here's Valentine. It's rebounded by Farrell. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Cleveland moving the ball around. LeBron kicks to Pekovic. Chicago grabs the miss. Reed's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Pass to Clarkson. No good on that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Mirotic. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 14. To the inside. Here's James. Rebound by the Bulls. Portis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got 5 points so far.
The outside shot is effortless for Mirotic. He makes it look so easy.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And versatility never in more demand, Steve, than right now. Do you think we're seeing more versatile players in the league now than ever before?
Yeah, we are. I mean, I think top of the list is you start off with LeBron James. Then you have players like now Russell Westbrook, guys being able to collect triple-doubles. Giannis, the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo is unbelievable because I think by the time the end of his career, he'll be able to play the 5 for our size and 1 because of his skill set. Versatility in this league is a premium right now.
Shumpert against Mirotic, and that one's good. Shumpert.
More of a 3-and-D guy, but Shumpert knocks down the mid-range.
Now, here's Clarkson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Valentine with it, picked up by Love. Valentine kicks to Jefferson. And Thompson sends it back. Love the pass to Thompson. Farrell for 3. Mirotic grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 13. He dishes it to Clarkson. Now Valentine looking for his first basket still in this one. Takes a 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Cleveland leading by 13. The screen from Thompson. Rose goes in. Farrell for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Farrell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Jefferson dishes to Clarkson. Shoots from 14. Count the basket. And here are the Cavaliers now. Farrell kicks to Love. Here's Farrell. He has 6. Shoots over Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Rose.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And the rejection by Love. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Al Jefferson. From 13, Al Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Valentine with it, working on Rose. Valentine shot, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside jumper. Thompson against Jefferson. Here's Love. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought without any individual agility.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Rose attacking and off the front, and in it goes.
Derrick Rose can score in many different ways. He's very comfortable in this spot.
Clarkson with the ball. 16 feet away. Jefferson's shot is off.
No one near him. That's one he's got to hit. One he usually hits.
Thompson, a screen on Anderson. Daniels kicks to Rose. That's tipped.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Jefferson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Feeds it to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Al Jefferson.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end. Thompson draws contact. Tristan Thompson, the only player I've heard of to switch his shooting hand for free throws midway through his career. He's basically ambidextrous, so why not give it a try?
That free throw, no good. And Tristan Thompson remains a relatively poor shooter, free throws and otherwise. He's tried to add a 15-footer, Smitty, but I don't know if that's in the cards.
I think he's probably better off just staying around the rim. The kind of rebounder he is, sometimes you just have to play to your strengths.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. The first one falls.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love. And Kevin Love has feasted on the open looks he gets in Cleveland. He's become a high-volume three-point shooter.
Here's Jefferson. Jefferson missing again.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Levine against Rose. Back to Bledsoe. The kick out to Rose. This one for three, and there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Rose. And over the course of his career, Kevin Love has made a steady increase in his number of three-point attempts.
His rookie season, can you believe it? He made just 2 triples the whole season. Now he makes over 2 a game, and for a power forward, his jump shot is pretty.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And here's a look at the stats for Clarkson. His last 10 games, averaging about 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust. But he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. Back to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shots good by Jefferson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dishes to Rose. 1:44 left in the first half. For 3, Love. Doesn't go that time. And it's Chicago the other way.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just 1 made shot in the first.
Levine kicks to Clarkson. Jefferson, a screen on Bledsoe. Lobs it up for Levine. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. It's a pick by Love. Daniels passes to Rose. From deep. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 12. And here's Clarkson. He's got 7. Jefferson dishes to Markkanen. Screen by Jefferson. Anderson outside. From deep. Here's Markkanen. Great D that time from Love.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
Rose kicks to Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Daniels. Back to Love. Inside. And that one's good. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Here's Clarkson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers on top, leading by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments there for sure. Hopefully, we'll see some more in this second half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Al Jefferson out there with Mirotic. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
They set the pick. LaVine against Rose. And LaVine, here we go. Comes up empty down low.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Nice shot by Thompson.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Bulls trail by 16. Clarkson kicks to Jefferson. And it's Mirotic at the elbow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, and Steve, you were known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back in his rehab. Of course, LeBron James. Why do you think that's the case? The taller guys handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball. And guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their game. I know kind of my era, the big guys just stay in the paint, the guards handle the basketball, and then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now, guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all, and that's the reason why we're seeing more triple-doubles. Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up off the glass. Bledsoe's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great play calling. The execution. 3 for 3 to start the half.
Bulls trail by 17. Out left to the wing. Clarkson passes to Jefferson. Back to Clarkson. And Mirotic has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Mirotic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Especially for a big man, the spot of attempt is much easier. Mirotic with plenty of time to set his feet and knock it down.
From deep, James. Mirotic grabs the miss.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Rose against Levine, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 13 points.
Another one for Zach. He has a scorer's mentality. Very dangerous when he gets into rhythm.
Thompson, a screen on Anderson. LeBron dishes to Rose. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Mirotic. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Rose. Cleveland moving it around. And Thompson kicks to James. Six on the shot clock. He's looking for Love and finds him. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anderson against LeBron, and the call will be against Justin Anderson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's LeBron. 18 points for him. Harper with a screen on Anderson. Harper kicks to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. And Love has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Love's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Cleveland. Bulls trail by 15. Chicago calls timeout.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Willie Reed comes in for Anderson, and it's Valentine in for Clarkson.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the 2nd quarter.
James outside. And the dunk by James.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Valentine kicks to Mirotic. Passes it to Portis. Mirotic, a screen on Shumpert. They double him with Shumpert. Here's Mirotic. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland leading by 14. Outside Harper. Shumpert in the corner. Harper the pass to Love. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Levine for 3. Chicago keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. He kicks it to Reed. Back to Levine from past the arc. Again, Levine missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Love. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You think back when Fred Hoiberg was a player in the NBA, great shooter who had a strong knowledge of the game. Not too surprised he ended up as a coach.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. It's tipped. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break. And Smitty, you and Hoiberg played against one another during your careers and even guarded each other, I think, from time to time. What was it like going up against a player like him?
You know, Kevin, he must have been real young because I'm so old. I don't even remember that. But I do know and remember Fred Hoiberg and watching him coach. He's a fast decision maker. Also would find space as a player. And you see some of his strengths as a player and how he designs his offense right now.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Bulls trail by 14. Valentine kicks to Portis. Shot to stop the drought, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart for the Bulls.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
On the wing, Shumpert. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Chicago calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Farrell's checked in.
Great play to run for Zach. Off ball, he's quick to catch and elevate.
Kicks to LeBron. Down low, Harper. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Harper's got 4 this quarter.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Reed dishes to Mirotic. From downtown, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Valentine. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. Markkanen, he's checked in for Willie Reed. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
To the middle. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And a chance to check out the stats for Valentine.
Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Averaging 13 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Oh, yes. Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Here's Markkanen. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Valentine passes to Levine. Markkanen kicks to Levine. To the left side wing. Here's Mirotic. And again, Chicago. No good.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Count that one.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on. You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Now James. He's got 24. They set the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Harper. And it's Troy Daniels in for Shumpert.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average?
And Levine, here we go. He can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. To the paint. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
The Bulls shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. And Levine, here we go. Knocks it loose. LeBron right side. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
He had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Levine kicks to Valentine. To end the run, Levine, good. Levine's got 22.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
LeBron kicks to Farrell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's LeBron with the drive.
Not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Here's Chicago. Levine passes to Portis. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Mirotic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Mirotic has got 12 in the game.
Mirotic, not just a perimeter guy, he has a variety of ways to score in the paint.
Up off the screen, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Tristan.
First one falls for him.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Cleveland. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Yogi Ferrell. Then for the Bulls, Jefferson's checked in for Bobby Portis. Justin Anderson comes in for Mirotic. And it's Clarkson in for Denzel Valentine. Bledsoe kicks to James. With 1 on the clock. Good on the jump shot. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, that's the thing. Anytime LeBron wants to stop you, he has all the tools to do it.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Bledsoe is out there with Rose. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
The Bulls shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. There's the pick. Levine kicks to Clarkson. The dish to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Here's Thompson, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
Well, Steve, with the rise of NBA message boards and increased coverage from beat writers, NBA players have plenty of opportunity to read up on opinions of what people are saying about that player. Is this something that is impossible to avoid? And do some players read fan opinions about themselves? Are they reading these critiques?
Yeah, I think they are. Some players read in too much. Fans have a voice, but you don't have to read the good or the bad. But going back to the beat writers, I think a lot of times a beat writer is one of those guys that you see every day. And you're looking to challenge him when he writes something bad, and also you want to pat him on the back when he writes something good. But I think you got to look at the beat writer and understand he's doing his job. You got to kind of separate that. But a lot of times when there's a beat writer interact with a player, a lot of times it's bad, especially if the beat writer has written something negative toward the player. I wish they could separate those guys. And also the players can separate the beat writers from fans.
Bledsoe dishes to Daniels. That 3 off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Rose has got the ball, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Payne gets a wide open look. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Bledsoe outside. Thompson in the corner. Bledsoe passes to Thompson. Rose kicks to Thompson. Pekovic with a screen. Here's Bledsoe. The feed to Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Holiday with the 3. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Rose. And Smitty, this year the NBA choosing to start the season a bit earlier to cut down on the back-to-back games during the year. Do you think the NBA should spread the schedule out even more? Are you happy the way they have at least gone about this season?
I think the NBA, Adam Silver and those guys have done a fantastic job. I love how they give the guys basically a week after All-Star game. They're starting a little bit early to cut down the back-to-backs. Either way, if you can find ways to help the recovery time, is great. But I think right now, the league and the games and the scheduling, they're in good hands right now.
Harper, he's checked in for Cleveland. Levens comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Bulls making a change also. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Jefferson.
You can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Here's Daniels. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And this is his shot. You give him that much space, you're asking for trouble.
And the problem is you're already way behind. Obviously, your closeouts are ineffective. You're in trouble.
Pick up by Hill. Payne kicks to Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Holiday.
and they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Levens dishes to Pekovic, and Pekovic throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Reed a screen. It's Anderson with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Pekovic with a screen. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Daniels. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Anderson with the screen for Payne. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. They get it back. Lawrence. Holiday with the block. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Harper with a screen on Hill. Daniels kicks to Pekovic. No good from outside. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Payne's shot is good.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Pekovic with a screen to the wing right side. Lawrence passes to Daniels. Off target from 3-point range.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
Payne kicks to Anderson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Here's Levens. In the corner, Daniels. Over Anderson. Daniels, no good.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Payne dishes to Reed. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harper kicks to Daniels. Stolen by Anderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Anderson with the ball. Payne's shot is good.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
I love the anticipation right there for the pick. Then he wastes no time getting up court.
Pekovic with a screen. Daniels passes to Levens. Back to Daniels. Here's Pekovic. And Pekovic throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Payne kicks to Reed. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Every so often a team will have a home game and see their stadium flooded with fans. For the away team, happens when a especially good, popular team is playing a team kind of in a bad part of their schedule, or maybe just in a bad part of their development. Smitty, do players notice when this happens, and does it bother them at all?
Yeah, players notice it. It does bother you. It happened to me in the Chicago Bulls era. You'll hear people cheering more for Michael Jordan than their own players. It's because people love to see winners. People have their favorite players, and a lot of people right now look at it as they want to come see their favorite player. As a player, you just got to go out, beat Michael Jordan, go out and win, and usually the fans will turn into your favor.
Reed a screen on Pekovic. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. And that one drops.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Harper the pass to Farrell. 4 on the shot clock. Trying his luck deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Dunn with it. Reed a screen. Dunn dishes to Holiday. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Levens. And Smitty, I heard somewhere that both Larry Bird and Kevin Durant did a lot of wrist strengthening exercises when they were growing up. How important is wrist strength to basketball players, and especially shooters like yourself?
You know, when you're taught the game of shooting a basketball, Kevin, they say get your legs into it. But there's sometimes you are in situations where the only thing you can do is use your arms and your wrists. And you see guys right now from a flat-out standstill position, deep behind the three-point line, a la Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. They're just shooting it with all arms and wrists. So it's very important to strengthen your wrists and your arms.
And did you do that? Did you do any of that wrist strengthening when you played, and did you adhere to that?
I did not, Kevin. All I did was do some push-ups.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Well, Chicago's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Chicago calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Anderson the screen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Thompson comes with the double team. Shot clock at 6, and he makes that one. That's 7 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Love's got 23.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And Thompson kicks to Rose. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
The Bulls shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Feeds it to Anderson. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Great D that time from Love.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and they'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's. 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards. I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. No good there. And the Bulls going the other way now. And Anderson has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered.
just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's Rose. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now. We want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.